Previously on Castaway. I'd often dreamed of it. The life free, no, not in prison. Once the guy offered me a trip on the boat, I couldn't refuse. I spent a couple months planning it out, and then the day arrived. I was gonna leave. I was gonna escape. I didn't know what would be in store for me, but hell, it had to be better than this. Anything's better than that. Anyway, before that, I had to work out hard. I had to work out if I wanted to escape. Not only a fit man can escape prison. Eventually, the day of the escape arrived, and my nerves were running high. I'd never done such a thing before. As you know, that was it, the start of my journey as a free man. I didn't know what to do with myself at the beginning, but then I remembered I had the boat to catch, and I soon did that. It was different being in prison. It didn't feel right, almost. I got so used to being incarcerated, stuck there for ages. I just didn't understand the world anymore. I felt like I had to go on this boat. I mean, I didn't really know what was waiting for me there, but at least it was another adventure, you know. I had to do something. Guys, I found 2 books in the chest.
Are these the books you wrote? Is
Shiz.
this your diary? Is this your diary?
No, I've never actually seen them before. Shiz, he's after me. If anyone is reading this, then you should follow these clues I have left to try and save me. I have left them in riddles, so he can't decipher them. Hopefully he is smart. I think he is the reason I could not leave the island.
I'll just tell him to chuck us.
But
no,
we didn't.
No, we didn't. Hence Black Hawk Down.
Yeah, hence Black Hawk Down, because your heli chopper just sort of smashed into the sea, Sunshine.
Oh well, I mean, I'll just chuck you the book, Geo, because I just read it out to these.
Why the fuck would you chuck it to Geo?
You just read it out?
Yeah.
Oh.
I trust
him.
I'm the one who's recording.
Clue 1. He lives. He saves lives, but moves in the dark. He moves so fast he can't be seen.
He's after me. Oh shit! He's after me. If anyone is reading this, then you should follow these clues.
Clues?
I have left to try and save me. I've had to leave them in riddles so he can't decipher them. Hopefully he is smart. I think he is the reason I could not leave the island. Wait, why is he saying hopefully he is smart?
Maybe he means hopefully he isn't smart. You know, if he was writing this in a hurry, he probably doesn't really have time to sort of think.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, I guess he still has time to write riddles, which is a massive gaping hole in the whole story plot.
Oh yeah, but don't worry, I'm sure there'll be plenty of those.
Yeah.
I doubt that'll be the first. Yeah. I mean, so we should probably, before we head off, I mean, it feels like it's been a while since we last talked. I mean, clearly, you know, we talked yesterday because, you know, this is real life and not some TV show.
Yeah.
But we should probably have a communal like we didn't make these communal picnic benches for no reason, so we should probably have a little setums and and discuss. Okay, so to recap, we came on. We don't know really where we come from or
have some string. Have some string.
Oh, thanks. We tried to leave.
Before dinner.
We tried to leave, but we must have done some sort of circumnavigation of the world or something like that because we just arrived right back.
I know this happened. You know, I don't really need you to tell me.
No, you do because some other people. Forgotten? Ogrot's probably is forgotten.
Ogrot's is notoriously stupid. So
what else happened? I think rather a lot of things blew up.
Ogrot's, please would you stop running around? It's actually really disconcerting. For my motion sickness is actually really annoying, so just stay still.
You know, the bad guys on this island don't really have enough imagination to come up with anything other than traps where we blow up. Who knows?
Stay on the same sofa as me.
Who knows? Maybe today we'll see some more giant vehicles or objects or buildings blowing up. Who knows? But maybe.
So we've now got ourselves a clue. I think. Do we want to follow the clues?
Let's try to. Let's first heal up in the medical bay.
So and I think I'd be willing to bet my left testicle that this guy's running from is Bane because he's been a nuisance ever since we entered this island and he's
let's go into the hospital and heal up.
Sure.
I'll swim there, I think.
And then what else has happened? There was that mine thing. We just sort of randomly when we were digging, and then when we came back, we visited the mine to get some more materials. We just randomly found that it had been emptied.
Guys, where's the hospital? I've never actually been there before.
So you have. You're the only patient.
Yeah, as a patient.
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
Have you turned into a head on a stick?
I don't remember it, Geoff. I must have had amnesia.
Oh. Anyway,
there's already a John in here.
What?
Imposter.
Just
Maybe it's
Ogrots. It just occurred to me. John didn't know that he was ever in here. Maybe it
was Bane just pretending to be.
Yeah, maybe we were accidentally looking after a head on a stick rather than an actual person.
I don't know. It looked pretty realistic.
John in his stick fit skinny pack.
And it had his name badge.
Yes.
So hello, I'm John.
Guys, the sun's going down. I think.
And then what else has happened? We found Bane's secretary and Bane's house, which he blew up. I think it was to avoid rentals. I can't remember the exact reason, but it was something sneaky. Trying to get out of tax. We had Bane's sand palace, which blew up, and that was all very sneaky. We had a giant mushroom, which I don't think we ever actually concluded, but oh well.
John was filming, and he fell down.
John had brain loss
before we went down.
Guys, I'm going to go for a skinny dip.
It's like paranormal activity, so we can just explain. That's how we explain when there are giant holes. That was when we weren't filming.
Guys.
Yeah.
You can't expect us to film all the time. Yeah.
Guys,
has your armor rusted? Oh my! You're not even wearing. What?
I was having a skinny dip in my clothes.
Yeah, because you're so skinny because you've got a skinny pack because you're thin.
Yeah, and there's something down here.
Oh, is it your penis?
No, you can't see that.
No, it's my pussy lips. No. There's some sort of a light source down here.
Oh yeah, I can see it from over here. It's like some sort of beacon to the future. Maybe it's the
I can categorically say it's only just begun. So
right, maybe it's some sort of rim in the Pacific that will open up and let out giant
Pacific Rim, like the film Pacific Rim Job.
Yeah, and it will start letting out giant monsters. Oh no, actually, it's a pretty small one. That rim ain't letting out any giant monsters. Maybe some
rim jobs for us,
maybe some really aggressive ants, perhaps. But
some army ants.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. I just saw you breaking something. I hope that wasn't someone's property which you just destroyed there. Oh, it was ladders. Oh,
that is someone's property.
Also,
I think you're mucking around a bit too much there.
Don't burn them because you might want to be able to, climb back up.
Exactly.
Oh, fuck. Alright.
Okay, there we go. As good as new.
Don't worry, I'll fix it with a mud block.
Geoff.
Oh, no, you gotta say.
Geoff, there's some sort of a monitor bank over here.
Oh, is it?
And a crafting table.
Is it several stacks of beacons, craftily? Well, monitors craftily disguised to look like beacons, so there's no one cracks their secret code.
It's like Colditz. Escape, Geoff, escape.
Yeah.
I don't know why Colditz would have a bank of monitors, but you know, apparently they do.
Look, there's some pressure plates here. Let's hear. Some armor.
It's some sort of. No, don't get off the pressure plate, Geoff. Get off the pressure plate, Geoff.
So this is
get off the pressure plate, Geoff. That's better. So
this is some sort of secret cave underground where someone who looks about Ogrotz's size wowears black armor.
Yeah.
Whoever could it belong to? Would you mind reading out that clue again?
Okay. He saves lives but moves in the dark. He moves so fast he can't be seen.
Well, this guy's got armor.
Guys, there looks to be some sort of a vehicle over here.
Oh, is it incredibly masterfully constructed vehicle?
It looks pretty bad, but from looking at it, it looks a bit like the Batmobile.
Yeah, it does look.
It would be quite hard to tell that, but
no. Look,
it's almost as if a retard has built it.
Look,
oh my god!
This is how you drive it.
Oh,
it's
Geoff, hop out. I want to give it a go.
It's some sort of
a genie mobile.
Some sort of race car bed. Did you have a race car bed when you were a child?
No, I never was a child.
I did. I was deprived. I only had a.
I was a psychopath. So.
I had a Princess Peach bed. I was.
Did you? I had a Wario bed.
Okay,
so guys, do you think maybe it could be Batman? Because he saves lives. He does. He moves in the dark. Batman moves around at night like he's a bat. He moves so fast. Batman does move pretty fast, and he can't be seen. He does sort of go to the shadows.
I found underneath.
I found a chest. Yeah, I found a chest.
Oh god, there's a chest.
Oh
wow! I wasn't expecting that.
My suspicions that some stuff might blow up were in fact realised.
So what does the clue read?
Clue 2. He hides away, never to be seen. He lies awake, no roof to be seen.
What?
Do you think? Guys, do you remember?
He lies awake.
Do you remember when I was away getting wood, and you thought I was in the hospital?
You were in the hospital.
What?
Yeah. Do you remember you went and saw Bane's house?
No.
Do you think it could be that? Because you guys blew the roof straight off.
No, he had bombs there. So wait, you mean the sand temple?
No. I mean the one, the real estate one where you found the secretary desk.
Oh, why would you say it's that? Read out the clue.
Wait. I think John knows a lot about this that he should be knowing.
It's a bit suspicious. Huh?
What? I'm just a smart guy.
Oh yeah. Okay. Read out the clue, Ogrots.
Oh yeah.
Read out the clue.
Yeah, I'm just jumping onto the block. Oh, I fell off the block.
Oh.
Jump on the block.
Epic parkour.
John stays alive.
Oh yeah, obviously. So what? Let's read out the clue. Ogrots.
Yeah, okay, I'm getting it. Okay. He hides away, never to be seen. He lies awake, no roof to be seen.
How on earth would that give you Bane's old house? Like what?
It's Jill.
Because the roof was blown off. And
why do you
also,
say it's Jill?
But also you didn't find him in the house because like he was selling it or something.
Every single.
I think John's trying to rush this roof.
Every single like trap in this place has had like something blown up. I don't think.
Okay, so let's do what you. Oh, I fell off. Let's do what you think.
Just do that.
I don't.
Okay, yeah, let's try.
It could be Bane's Sand Palace.
Okay, let's go to the Sand Palace then. Okay, you big jabroni.
Well, just because you made the quest, you know what's in it.
I don't know. I didn't make the quest.
It's John Bane. Oh my goodness.
And you saying that I made the quest? If I didn't, but it would sort of wreck realism. I think.
What do you mean realism? This is real life. You can't get any more realistic in real life. That's crazy talk.
So anyway, we may as well escape this place. It's pretty toasty down here.
Yeah. It's probably all the toast.
Yeah, because I mean, whoever lives down there, I'm guessing Batman likes to. Yeah,
needs a lot of carbs. Needs a lot of carbs.
Guys, have you ever realised how many sort of famous people there are living on this island?
Well, there's 2.
There's Batman and Bane. Maybe this is Beverly Hills.
2.
Maybe this is Beverly Hills Chihuahua. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Maybe.
It's a thing.
I don't think so.
Is Beverly Hills Chihuahua not a thing?
No.
Oh,
No.
I thought it was a thing.
I don't know.
I thought it was a thing. So, right. So
yeah.
Any reason why we've come back here if we've already ascertained beyond 100% reasonable doubt that
So to the Sand Palace.
That's Sand Palace. Okay.
I thought you said it was to the Sand Palace. No, because John, John's not the smart guy that you think he is.
If we're lucky, he might have hit a later one in Sand Palace, so we can just skip a whole load of points.
Firstly, I'm not dead, and secondly, I'm not an acquaintance.
What?
Yeah, you are.
I'm not.
Is this our grave we made for you?
I'm not an acquaintance.
Yeah.
Where's the good? Oh yeah, and here's the good grave for Bane's secretary.
Here lies the original recipe.
And the original recipe book, which we both thought deserved better graves than you.
So I'm worse than the original recipe book.
Yes, you are worse. You are worse than a recipe book.
Right.
So when I bought Jamie Oliver's Christmas cooking, Ogros put it in the shower. I actually gave it. I spent more money on that cookery book's funeral than I did on yours.
Guys, now I remember hearing from you that there was no roof to be seen, but when there are no walls to be seen either, I think we can say it wasn't the Sand Palace.
No. But he's probably hidden something else. Like
let's go mining.
So we could just skip like a few quests because.
Okay, to the secretary place or whatever. I don't think you guys are, understanding.
Yeah, I'm stuck.
You're stuck? Okay, let's come back up then. Oh wait, no, I can't come back up. He's too clever for us. He's broken the ladder. No, don't break it even more. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up.
And he's walled up this entire place. Okay, right. Well. Okay, we're gonna have to jump and sink. 3, 2, 1, jump.
Okay, there you go. No, guys.
3, 2, 1.
Stop jumping in sync.
Alright.
Stop your choreographed movements. Okay. I'll make some stairs.
Oh. Right. Oh well, at least we've got some quality family time together.
Oh yeah. Wait, are we a family
Shane
now?
acquaintance John had to join in.
Yeah.
Are we some sort of a family now? Because I don't really consider myself a family guy.
Oh, do you not?
No, I don't think I'm that lucky.
Do you think you're more of an American dad?
Yeah.
Or maybe you think you're a bit more of a Cleveland show.
What? Yes, I'm a Cleveland show.
Maybe I don't know how much.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know much how much cleavage your land has.
Okay. Guys,
for I know, in John's household, it could be Cleveland every night.
Guys, I don't know what the muff you think you're doing, but the secretary place is over this way.
Oh yeah, let's head off.
Guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you going?
Oh yeah. Let's go.
Don't worry, I'm heading.
You're heading?
Yeah, I'm heading.
Like Wayne Rooney.
Like
why?
Because he's a racquetball player.
Oh.
Oh.
And he hits it with the head of his racket.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. Okay, so
does Roger Federer when he plays golf. He hits it with the head of his golf ball.
Right.
Golf ball?
What does he hit with his golf ball? The golf club?
Bane's diary. Monday. Okay.
We've already looked at that. That's old news.
And there's a roof on here.
Monday, blow up football stadium. Tuesday, start revolution. Wednesday, reveal my identity to Batman. Thursday, have dinner with billionaire Bruce Wayne. Friday, pick up Ben from his football match. Saturday, go to my secret base in the mountain. Well, I think we know where that base is.
Yeah, we already knew where it was because we've been there before.
Well, anyway, I haven't.
Okay. Well, I'm already there, but seeing as I'm not taking diary notes, I feel it would be a bit bad for me to open it in case something interesting happens. So I'll just tell some festive jokes.
Festive jokes. I'm here. Don't worry. We don't need to hear your festive jokes.
No,
you do. The light does not need to be lightened.
What do you call an amazing billionaire?
John.
A billionaire. Because he's brilliant.
Because he's brimming.
Because he's brilliant.
Okay, look, guys, there's some sort of a lever.
Yeah. Don't worry, this doesn't do anything. We've done it before.
Okay. Yeah. I did read your diary notes.
But then again, who knows what craziness might have introduced. Alrighty.
Oh, guys, there's a chest down here. There's a chest.
Wait, I'm lost. I'm lost.
How are you lost?
Oh, here.
Oh my days.
Okay, let's read. Okay.
Yeah, let's us.
Clue 3. Loot. You will find creatures, may die, and iron, wood, or diamond.
Is it? Oh, mine.
Oh yeah, good shout. Good shout.
All right, back to the mine.
Yeah, all the way back. Because
yay.
No, we were already there. We could have skipped out someone.
Yeah, you know. I mean, I'm feeling bored by this, and this is me. I mean, I can't imagine how much excitement people like. If there was someone watching this, I can't imagine how much excitement they must be getting. I mean,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty bored.
They must literally be.
And I'm stuck in a Castaway Island, so every day.
It's like
I guess they're probably pretty thrilled by it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they're probably.
My life is one of the more interesting lives, I guess.
Yeah, our lives are.
I mean, to be honest with you, I don't really know what's happening back on the mainland of like Earth.
Mainland?
Narnia. But I mean, there could have been some sort of like a nuclear thermo war. But
thermo war.
To be honest with you,
did they all get too cold and they were like fighting over coffee bugs?
Coffee bugs.
Yes.
Yeah,
coffee
bugs
mugs.
is a new way to keep warm.
No, coffee mugs.
Okay, so to the mine. That's this way, isn't it? Yeah. Do you remember mining back in the day, Geoff? When we were first on the site?
Now we're so rich, we never need to mine again.
Exactly, we got like 2 diamonds.
All right.
Ow.
Now. Oh wow. Look where it's been put.
There's a chest.
I've done it.
You made it, Jill.
Yeah, man. I mean, I know this was just in regular first person because it's real life, but that felt third person epic. It sure did.
Yeah.
That was a big.
I'm just gonna take a look.
What? Oh my gosh! I've got to develop superpowers.
Oh my gosh!
Oh man!
Wow. If I was watching this, I'd be probably getting pretty cross right now.
Yeah. What's an immersion break?
I think with all of Ogrot's superpowers and his moving his mic around, making a very really annoying sound.
What's an immersion breaking?
Yeah, gee, it's not like that.
I found it first, and so the Incas too.
What's an immersion?
Although I am a genius, I'm pretty sure that is to do with the Inca burial ground.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I found it, Geoff. I found it.
Radiation is not, in fact, good for you.
I have a reward for you. Thanks very much.
Yeah, say your thank you, Geoff.
Thanks, G.
Well, we don't really know who's giving us a reward. It could be Jimmy Savile, but to be honest with you, I'm willing to take that risk. So, oh yeah, I remember this. This was the incredibly ingenious plan where, story point where the whole thing blew up.
Oh yeah, that's.
Oh yeah. So
press
it.
No, don't open it. It's gonna.
Do you not want me to open it?
It's gonna blow something up. We need to start checking chests.
Yeah, we
Clue
do.
5. Magic, drugs. Can it be used?
Huh?
Magic, drugs. Can it be used?
Could it be about some sort of a mushroom?
I don't know. I think it's probably about.
Maybe it's about the mushroom tree.
I think it's probably about.
Possibly.
I think it's probably about Marmite.
Okay, it's a mushroom tree, everyone. I found it, guys. I found the mushroom.
Yeah, gee.
Right.
Like everybody else can see it.
Yeah, no need to tell me about your personal life.
Oh, guys, it looks pretty magical.
Go down for a treat.
Oh, well, I personally like treats a lot, so...
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm not one to disobey. Oh, there's a question mark.
Yeah, I'm not one. Did it blow up?
Guys, I can't.
What?
I can't see. Oh, wait,
no.
Geoff, where are you?
Why have you just gone blind?
No, we're in some sort of a metal cocoon. Oh no, it's Bane. It's Bane. It's Bane.
I'll shoot him.
No, don't shoot Bane. That is not cool. No, stop. Stop. Oh, stop. Stop.
Why? Can we trade for him?
See.
He seems to want 10. He seems to want 10 of our cooked fish.
What?
No,
Give him a
Bane.
Oh no! He killed Bane. Well.
Oh man, I wish I was joining in on this.
So does this mean that Bane's dead? Does that mean we're free?
I don't know. Did you just
Does
kill
that
it?
mean the whole thing's over?
I don't know. I have
Wait,
some.
but then surely if the whole thing's over, his ship wouldn't exist. Let's
I
press
know,
the destruct button.
What?
Let's run.
What? I don't even get out in time.
Oh, my head. It's killing me. Oh, whoa. Whoa, it's an island. Oh, shiz. Oh no, my boat's crashed. There are, what? Ah, it's a person. Hello? Hello?
You seem to be some sort of magical...
I'm a castaway.
You're a castaway.
How are you?
How am I?
What do you
I
have?
am fantastical. What do I have? 3 whole sands and 7 dirt blocks.
7 dirt?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I know. I'm off to a pretty fantastical start. I should probably start getting some wood. I mean, I haven't really been here for very long. Don't really have a house or anything.
Oh wow, that was an incredible TV show.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. One of the best. It's got to be.
Did you enjoy it, Father
Christmas?
Well, no, because people may mistake you for the guy Geoff. You look a bit like Geoff from off the show. But
oh yeah, a little bit. But I'm not. I'm your father.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty decent actually. It had a lot of good plot twists. I was pretty shocked when it turned out that it was Bane behind it all. I mean, who saw that one coming?
Did you not notice all the holes in it?
What do you mean holes? It was rip roaring entertainment. I was shocked by all the explosions.
There was the whole thing about the being like, they tried to escape and they couldn't escape. What was that about?
Well, I didn't make the show, but from the hints they gave me on screen, I can only assume that the Castaway Island was some sort of a pocket dimension in which the effects of in which is a much smaller version of our own universe, but in which if you go off in one direction, you come back in the other. Because of course, the scientific theory that the universe is in fact a giant 3D dome.
But surely this can't be true though, because if this was if that were true, it would be a major plot point, and they'd probably, give us a bit more information about it.
No. I feel like the information they gave us about the boats was enough to give the majority of the audience.
Right. So then, what about the tidal wave? Like, who made the tidal wave?
Well, once again, this is only speculation because I did not make the show, but so I can only assume that it was Geoff because he's the only one who was left alive. And if you taken my point that the space is in a sort of 4D donut, you must also assume that time is in a 4D donut shape because of course everyone knows about space-time, and in order for the timeline to be fulfilled, Geoff must be the only one to survive, because as we saw at the end, Geoff was the only one who wasn't actually inside the spaceship. Therefore, we can assume that he survived, and we must also assume that he survived in previous incarnations of the 3 adventurers, and therefore we must assume that Geoff can be the only one to have cast the spell, because he's the only one who can actually fulfill the cycle and allow the never-ending cycle of retribution and adventure to continue. Right,
but still, why then did John reappear at the end, back on the island?
Because everyone gets reincarnated. It's just Geoff's the only one who survives.
So Geoff never gets reincarnated, but never ages.
No, he does get reincarnated all the time. So
so he's on a constant. So wait, why does he then remember?
So at the
happened before. Also, why does John get constant headaches? Is that just because he hasn't taken his aspirin?
First of all, at the end of that episode we just watched, I can only assume that there are 3 Geoffs in existence, because there's the first Geoff, the one who committed the wave and who's been tormenting our heroes, and the Geoff who we've been following, who was down in the Inca burial site whilst Ogwats and John got blown up in Bane's ship, and the final Geoff who we saw right at the end get reincarnated. So you have a question.
But then does that mean we've got 2 Johns?
No, because all the Johns died.
No, because then he was reincarnated at the end.
Yeah, so you have 1 John.
2.
No, 1, because
one's still alive, but we saw 2.
Oh no,
but the 2 was still the one guy.
Yeah.
Does that mean that the events that happened in the first guy's life will then just re-happen again in the second John, which is technically the first John? Geoff?
Questions?
Geoff, does that mean that the things that happen in the first John life will just happen again in the second John's life?
I'm not sure. It all depends really on what the creators were going for, whether they're trying to get across these heavy themes of how you'd say inevitability of life, and the heavy themes of how actually no matter how hard you try, you in the end you have no free will. Your path is predestined for you, or whether they're trying to get across the idea that actually you can change it, even though people who are put in the same circumstance, even people with the same genes as you, had made previous actions that actually you can change. And I think that's something that is left for us, the viewer, to establish.
Okay. Hang on. Wait. So does that mean like that the island is one big sort of paradise, like purgatory or heaven or something like that?
I don't know. That's whether you're going to take the island as a literal meaning, so that it's literally an island where adventure happens, or whether you're going to take it as a more metaphorical meaning, like maybe it's some sort of metaphor for post-war Russia, or
but does that mean
something like that?
Then why does John get all his headaches? I mean,
well, you have to assume that John is the weakest of the 3, because out of the 3, John is the Castaway. John is the one who, because Geoff and Ogwats are both natives, as we saw in episode 1 of season 1, and
I mean, we didn't see that for Ogwats. He was episode 4.
Yeah, we saw Geoff in episode
8,
and something along those lines. And however, John is the Castaway. He's the one who's always an outsider of the island, who has to actually travel along, whereas Geoff and Ogwats always start on the island. And also, as we saw in that flashback in season 2, John is the only one who is actually mentioned to have any existence outside of the island in that prison scene in which we saw. And so
does that mean that Geoff and Ogwats are not, in fact, in the same situation as John, and they're both sort of could be henchmen for Bane or something, and they're not actually friends with John?
Well, that's a serious possibility, but I think we must also understand that I think no matter what they may have been at the start of their adventure, we can see across the course of the Castaway seasons that these 3 establish a true bond of friendship, which, despite any predispositioned roles and attitudes they may have had towards each other, is nonetheless very established.
But then why when the heroes found native Ogwats, did he speak it weirdly, whereas before in the extracts we saw of his life before that he was speaking normally?
I think that was
that some sort of like a nervous reaction to
I think that heroes? Was some sort of jovial. Ogwats was trying to establish ground, and he was trying to confuse
was that
John.
Maybe, yeah, maybe
it was a practical
he was
joke.
trying to get John to sort of help him, trying to sort of be in the debt of John or something like that.
I think it was a practical joke between John and Geoff. Geoff and Ogwats rather, to establish John as the fool, as the jester of the pair, and of the trio rather. And you can see this being further established in many other parts of the series. For example, when you see Ogwats and Geoff putting John in the hospital, and sort of making jokes about him dying and saying he has mad cow disease and stuff like that, you can see that clearly there is some sort of smooth, lubricated relationship between Ogwats and Geoff, whereas the relationship between Geoff and John and Ogwats and John is much more harsh, much more prickly, and that there's this sort of atmospheric tension that is constantly building throughout the episodes.
Okay, my other question is why did they blow up the ship in this episode we just saw? Because surely, once Bane was dead, the ship was not really any sort of problem, and it would have been much safer to just, leave the ship alone and then they wouldn't die. Unless it was like one big plan of Bane's to get them to die, because he programmed them or something, or made them eat something, and that made them, blow up the ship.
Well, yeah, there is a strong argument because, as you saw, before they went into the ship, they were put into the mushroom kingdom, and as we all know, mushrooms have seriously powerful hallucinogenic effects and possibly even mind-altering effects.
So does that mean that possibly was not in fact Bane, and Bane was?
It may have been that was in fact a very powerful hallucination created by the mushrooms, and that Geoff and Ogwats and John rather were very powerfully persuaded that Bane was in the room with them and that they had to take immediate action in order to beat him. But in fact, Bane may well have been somewhere else, and it may well have been that these drugs were designed to create such an end for them. It's also possible that they felt that the Bane's ship was perhaps too dangerous to be kept, that perhaps it was required for them to destroy it, lest it fall into the wrong hands.
Oh, I see. I did have one other question, but I've completely forgotten what it was.
That's understandable for a person with a brain as small as yours.
Thank you. That was it. Why? Well, this isn't the whole question, but this is a question I just thought of now. Why then did the mine replenish the supplies?
As I've already stated, not only is the entire island on a loop of space, but it's also on a loop of time. And
does that mean that there's certain pockets then that loop in time faster, or at different times? Because the rest of the island didn't loop, but that little bit did. So does that mean that bit's sort of an isolated bit, or does that mean that it started its loop at a different time and it just has a different? And it's got out of sync.
I think it's arguable because when you look at the actual contents of that mine, it is apparent that the ore levels and the levels of actual useful material in there is no higher than any other certain area, and that there is no new ore has been put there. That it's the same amount of ore as before the strange occurrence. However, so it seems that what's happened, rather than the area being replenished, it seems more like the area has been dug out. So it is arguable that. Perhaps off camera in a piece we didn't see, that maybe one of the characters, either John Geoff Ogwats or possibly Bane or possibly even Batman, although we didn't really see much of him on screen, dug it out whilst they were not aware.
That was my other question. Why did John there know so much about the quiz? Like, why
the
did
quiz?
he? Yeah,
I do hope that you're not.
Was it like? Did John have inside information, or what was it sort of some sort of like a memory that he had, and he just sort of knew where to go, like as if he had done it before in a previous life?
Well, once again, it's made absolutely apparent by the creators of the show that John is at the fulcrum of this, that he is the one that differs from Geoff and Ogwats. Well, and also Geoff is quite important because he is the one who survives. I mean, Ogwats really is just a backup character, but certainly John has this certain point of contention, the fact that he's different from the others, the fact that he was the one put in prison, and it is possible that perhaps this difference between the three has granted John powers to remember his previous lives that the other two maybe have not been granted. It is also possible that he has just got ridiculously sharp wit, and that he was simply more intelligent perhaps than Geoff and Ogwats.
That seems very likely.
It seems plausible.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, the show had quite a few holes in it. I mean, it was enjoyable, but I mean, if they were going to continue on for another series, surely they'd do it by sort of starting another life of John, and then you watch like another sort of reincarnation, and then either they have the same thing go over again, and then just have bits that were left out of their diaries, or just like have like an entirely new life, and then like it's about the free will and stuff.
Yeah, I think I would go for the second option. I think it'd be much more interesting to see the three characters that we have grown to know and love and respect over these past years to be reintroduced into the world in perhaps maybe a different circumstance, like perhaps into a different area. Perhaps they meet Ogwats in a slightly different circumstance, and see how actually the context of where they're placed and how they meet can actually change the outcome. And I think it would also be very interesting to see whether the same heroes might deal with the same situation, perhaps in a different way.
Okay, so I mean, I think you've helped me, understand the show a bit more. And to be honest with you, I am looking forward to another season of it if it were to occur.
Yes.
I think now that you've explained it to me, I think I'd get the subtle plot points. So You know, to be honest with you, if I wanted to see it again, I'd probably leave it in some sort of a comment section.
Yes. If I were you, the best way to get your opinions across would be to maybe like or subscribe, and to maybe type in a comment.
So Tara, Geoff.
Yeah. Toodles.
Well, I mean, Dad.
Yeah.
Tara.
Tara.
Well, you're not Geoff, but you know, Tara.
Yeah. I'm not Geoff. I'm Dad.
Tara.